Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. It helps us out a lot, and we are trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions. To our new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. And older subscribers, thank you for continuing to view the channel, share the videos, and spread the word with helping the community. From the direct Smile 3 movie franchise, director wants to ensure potential sequel continues this one trend. The director behind the Smile movies is going to ensure the hit horror franchise continues one major trend when it returns with Smile 3. Seen as one of the biggest new horror franchises of recent years, the Smile series of films has been able to capture audiences with a particular fervor. Fans have fallen in love with its presence online as well as both movies. You will never see it coming, twists and turns. This was most recently demonstrated in Smile 2, which debuted in theaters on October 2024, telling the story of a pop star who begins to experience terrifying, almost curse-like phenomena happening around her thanks to a presence known as the Entity. There is one thing Smile's franchise director, Park Finn, hopes to keep alive during the development of the third installment. In an exclusive conversation with the direct's Russ Milham at the 52nd Saturn Awards, Finn teased a trend he has in mind when continuing the franchise for the in-the-works third film. So right there, side note, ladies and gents, Smile 3 has been confirmed. Now let's look at what Mr. Finn has to say about it. I think that it's important that Smile is really thematically and emotionally rich, he said about the upcoming Smile 3, teasing that with any Smile sequel, he wanted to continue the trend of jumping rails in an unexpected way. When asked if there had been any movement on the film in the last few months, Finn noted that he is in the same spot as he was at the release of Smile 2 and that he just wants to make sure they get it right. While no specific release date for Smile 3 has been announced, fans know that it is coming. A production listing from December 2024 pegged the movie as filming sometime in the summer of 2025 this year, but that has not been officially confirmed by Paramount or the Smile 3 creative team. If shooting were to commence later this year, then a release somewhere around the same time as the last two films, September or October in 2026, feels about right. That is, if the movie's writer-director can lock everything in from a story perspective in time to make that happen. Finn previously teased fans with a potential third movie and where it could go, telling SFX magazine in September 2024 that he hopes to see each Smile movie go more off the rails than the previous one. And I can tell you, with that being said, it's going to be hard to top the second one. A lot was happening in that film. He added that what intrigues him most about the franchise is that you can find yourself in different stories, different characters, and different worlds. This likely means that whatever he comes up with for a third movie will again take audiences away from the cast and characters of the first two films, telling a wholly new tale set in this terrifying, scare-filled universe. The last film's ending seemed to set up an even bigger story for a potential follow-up, with the pop star at the center of Smile 2, Naomi Scott's Sky Riley, killing herself on stage in front of a massive audience. She did this due to the possession of the series' Central's Entity and could set up hundreds, maybe even thousands of fans being affected by the franchise's horrifying supernatural presence. And I think that is definitely going to be an interesting angle to take, because that does happen at the end of Smile 2. Hopefully everyone saw that, so I didn't spoil that for them. And it's a crowd watching this happen. So if you know in the universe of Smile how that works is if anybody sees something super traumatic, what happens is the entity takes over within that person, and then they start seeing the entity around different people's faces, things like that. And eventually the entity does win at the end and people take their lives. This could mean any of these Sky Riley followers could serve as the main character of Smile 3. It is just a matter of who that person is and what sort of tragic backstory they will be given. Whatever happens, as indicated by Finn himself, fans are sure to be in for a surprise when Smile 3 does eventually see the light of day, as we keep our eyes peeled for new developments on Smile 3. Ladies and gents, what do you think about this news? I'm definitely a fan of the Smile series, basically a franchise at this point. Original work that really started with a short film, and just awesome overall. It's a good concept. I actually like Smile 1 more than Smile 2, but really the rating was about the same for me. Definitely an enjoyable film, and like they say, a lot more was happening. It was definitely more off the rails than the first one. So let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Let me know if you are a fan of Smile. Also, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues and like this video. Ring the bell for notifications for more updates on Smile 3. I'll definitely be bringing them to you as soon as they hit my desk. With that being said, it's Neff signing off. Be safe.